Hey everybody, how you doing tonight? It's late, I know it's late. But anyway, if you're listening to the replay, thanks for coming here. We're gonna go over and talk about tonight some how to use some top marketing tools, and I've been going over with you about starting a business in 2022. But I'm going to use my screen tonight, and we're going to go over some things. I'm going to give you some just how to use these particular tools. I've talked about them a few times in a few days, and I want you to know how to use them, so where you can kind of like get a better understanding of how to use them. So Instagram, if you're over here on Instagram, you probably gonna have to go to YouTube, Facebook, or watch it on the platforms on the Biz Strategy Sandy, okay? And on YouTube, I'm Sandy Lewis. So make sure you go there. But I do want to share with you right now. I want to give you give you the instructions on how to do it. So we, like I said, we're gonna do the screen in a few minutes. So I'm going to get. Hey, now tonight, like I said, we're gonna get ready to go, and I'm gonna get ready to show you the screen. And what it is these are just ways that you can know and niche down on your marketing, your target market, doing the research. Because a lot of you may not know how to research for your particular client. But I'm gonna pick a business, and if anybody come in and want me to do a specific one that they may want me to do, I can go ahead and show an example from that too as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share the screen here, and I'm going to go and show you. First, we're going to do we're gonna work on Google Trends. We're going to do Google Trends, and that's the first one that I want to show you. Now with Google Trends, here I am. I hope y'all can see that. I think, let me double check myself, or as I am doing my on my end. I want to make sure that you see it. Okay, yeah, alrighty. Now, what you're going to see here, what you're going to see here on this end, you're going to see a screen. You're going to go to Google Trends. Google Trends is going to help you to Google Trends is going to help you to find out your niche market. But for the sake of conversation, and find information about your niche market and who's been searching this information in your niche market. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go back, and I'm going to give you the full screen instead of just having me on here. I think that's a little bit better. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. All righty. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and show you how to navigate this. So Instagram, remember what I said, but you can hear me over here just giving the information. Go to Google Trends, and what Google Trends is for is it gives you exploring. You're researching any topic, any word or topic. But for the sake of conversation, we're going to do box trucks, because right now box trucks are they're very hot topic, and the business is very needed now. And if like, say for instance, if you're just in want to start a business and you're not sure of what you want to do, well, here again, you got something to go by. You can pick and choose from these, from this information right here. Okay, now once you go to Google Trends, when you get here, whatever word you key in, like I keyed in box trucks, you're gonna see you're gonna have all kind of information. You're gonna see have some data here. You're gonna see you can choose any country, any place in the world, but you can even choose worldwide. Let's choose worldwide on for us on the graphic, and it's showing, the graphic going up and down in this area of who's been searching this word. word. And this is from Google, everyone. Google has a lot of your information because everybody use Google to search. And what Google is doing is gathering the data from this particular word that we keyed in, and it's giving this particular information to you in the event that you may. I'm going back to the United States now. In the event that you're looking for, you want to know more about your topic, and this is marketing research. And marketing research is so important when you are out here doing business, anything dealing with business. And you can search for the past 12 months, as you can see right here. We can do it for the last, per hour, days, 7 days, 30 days, 90 days, past 5 years. We don't need all of that. But we can search for the past 90 days, or you can say you can leave it up as its default. It's a year, and as you can see, it's been the graph it gives you different data and different information. As we stroll down, it tells you the states that are interested in the box truck information, and that can this is very good for you to know who's interested in a business in box a box truck business. So right here on this map, it gives you who's been searching what areas. See that dark blue? The dark blue is Georgia, and then you have Mississippi here. Now they have been searching this particular topic, and 9 times out of 10, this is probably where you're going to find most of your box trucks you know, information located. Now, box trucks, a lot of people are going to business. They're doing their own thing. They're really, having their own trucks, and then they're doing deliveries for other companies, and maybe getting contracts or things like that, or however it is. I don't know how would you set it up, but I know a lot of people are doing this now. So, say for instance, if you were interested in a box truck and having your own delivery company, Amazon, I think they even subcontract anybody that has a large e-commerce or whatever. I think that they may need you right now because there's a shortage of even 18 wheelers. There's a shortage of truck drivers too out there now. But with box trucks, these you can use these to deliver in different areas and for different companies or whatever. You can even have, maybe deliver furniture or anything like that. You can deliver, there are people that deliver all sorts of things, you know, and this is very, very beneficial, if you decide to do something like this. And it shows you, like I said, it gives you the states. So these are the states that if you have a box truck, say company, or you trying to market a box truck. Let's say, for instance, if you're trying to market something that you're trying to reach, people that have box trucks or whatever the case may be, you got your basic information right here. It gives you the sub regions, and then you can click the down arrow and it gives you the metro areas, and it tells you where. See, Augusta, Georgia; Columbia, South Carolina; Macon, Georgia; Florence, Myrtle Beach; Atlanta, Georgia. And then it also gives you the actual cities. So there's nothing here for that on the cities, but the metro areas. As you can see, the map, it gives you the areas that are really searching this particular in that area, and that's for box trucks. So with that information, you know, you can take that and find out. It says new box trucks for sale. That's on the rise. So apparently, these areas that they have highlighted here, 9 times out of 10, they are in high demand and they're looking for. We'll look at the top. Okay, what's trending at the top of box truck sales, box trucks for sale, box trucks. That's the most searched. These are the most searched things. So evidently, the box trucks are needed for the deliveries and things like that. So in the event, if you want to learn more about it, then you can kind of like extend your research and do a little bit more. And let's click on this tools for box trucks and see used box trucks for sale nearby. It's not a whole lot of searching, but for box trucks for sale and box trucks, there's a lot of research, searching going on for that particular thing. And so whenever, if you got any kind of connection or any kind of relation that you would need to know more information about a box truck, or how to box trucks for sale. So maybe they're looking for box trucks for sale. You might be even you might be able to sell a box truck, anything like that. Hey, yeah. So anyway, this particular one, we're talking about Google Trends over here, right? We're using this to just do our market research in business, and I also want to go and give you a couple of more things I want to share with you before I leave this. Over here it is showing you related topics. Okay. In these breakouts, meaning that these numbers are going up and they're high. Alrighty. There's a dump truck. We research box trucks. So dump trucks. So these are just businesses, or these are just businesses that is probably going to need landfill, box truck or things like that. Vehicle manufacturing, brake, refrigeration, auto trade group. And so these are Hertz. Okay, these probably are the companies that maybe people are reaching out to them, or maybe they're searching them for that particular vehicle. So this maybe, well, that's for a van topic too, and a leasing it. So the areas that I just gave you, remember the areas I just gave you, and then we go on to, there's a few more: Jackson, Mississippi; New Orleans; Charleston, North Carolina; Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm sorry; Greenville, New Bern, Washington, North Carolina; and Baton Rouge, Louisiana. These are areas where when you key in the word box truck, they're very high, and they really apparently they are the ones that are really researching this particular topic. Now, let's go to Google Alerts here. I have Google Alerts here already. I've already pulled it up and everything. Google Alerts, how it can help you with your marketing is, what you need to do is, let's say for instance, anything dealing with, let's say your research is totally on box trucks. We're going to stick with that so I can kind of explain to you how marketing, doing marketing research and how that will help you in whatever topic, whatever subject you're looking for. You need to just follow these same steps that I'm using, or just use whatever word and phrase that you're speaking of and just plug them in and just use these so you can market your products. So now with Google Alerts, if you have a Google account, you also will have access to Google Alerts. Something is Google Alerts. If you Google Alerts, and you to pull up to the page, then what you are to do is you key in the word that you would like. If the word is even mentioned anywhere on the wide world web, it will send you an email and give you that particular information, article, whether it's a video, whatever it is. And you can always narrow it down and not get all of that information. You can narrow it down to other, you can just, being very specific on some things. Now with a box truck, you ought to key in on Google Alerts, you ought to key in the word, and then you can create an alert. And I've created an alert like, okay, of box trucks. I'm gonna erase it, but I'm showing you just for the sake of conversation what we have here now. And it also will show you articles that is already achieved. I'm sorry. It gives you, and already has given you is giving you information about these particular topics here. So let's go back here. Let me delete this. Good. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I want to share this with you. Okay, let me go back and put in box truck again. I'm glad you understand kind of like what I'm saying. Okay, now you see when I keyed in box truck, you have show options. You have options to just, okay, these are the options here because I kind of just did the alert. Now you can put in on Google Alerts how often you want to receive an email about box truck. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be box trucks. Remember, it can be anything. I'm talking about anything. Okay, remember, you have the option to put in how many, whether you want to see an email or once a day, once a week. Some things that and one key, let me tell you this. In Google Alerts, it would be very advantageous for you to put in your name, your business name, definitely automatically getting. So if anybody write about you, anybody say anything about you, you will get an email alert about it. Especially if it's in the news and maybe somebody's trying to scandalize your business or anything like that. Definitely, definitely do that. It's free. It's a free service. It doesn't cost you anything. So, I would very much so, have that. So how often? You can do it once a day, once a week, or you can do it as it happens, immediately. And sometimes I do certain things on once a week and it downloads everything about that subject, and then I go over them, because sometimes it can overwhelm you with Google alerts, because they're every time Google pick up somebody speaking on the topic that you've instructed it to do, that you've keyed in, then it'll give you that information. Now the source can be it can be news source, blogs. You can do automatic, which is everything. You can do just videos, just books, just discussions, and just on finances or whatever it is, just the web. You have the option to pick the choices that you want. Okay. And then the language that you want it in, the region, you can put in any region, United States, or, you know, just anywhere. And if you want to narrow it down to a certain region, I mean, you can do that too as well. So, how many? The choices that you have is only the best results. I guess Google determining what's a better result than what's not, and then also all results. So you got you got options here, and then it gives specifically where at the last, at the very bottom here, it says where would you want this delivered to, and then with you can put in your email address or whatever, wherever you want it delivered to, right? Okay. And then sometimes I have a personal account, and then I have my business account. Wherever I want it to go, that's where it will go. And for the sake of conversation, that's pretty much it. And see, as you can see here, right here, I have my name number one as far as a Google alert in case anyone speak of me or whatever. So there are other. Let me see. Let me get. And you can always delete one of them that you've chose and get alerts from. And what I would recommend you doing is sometimes just have a email address just strictly for your business. Just have an email just strictly for your things like this. You can have your separate email address so where it won't flood your email. Trust me, I know it can kind of flood your email sometimes. But I try to keep them clean and keep it cleaned up, because remember that your emails is based on how much data you have too. So you you know can use up that data that they give you free for having a Google account with them. Okay. Now, and just remember that I went over Google Trends, and I think I told you about that. And this is just to help you with your marketing when it comes down to, you know, distributing your products or services, or finding out more about them, so where you can make content, you can kind of find out what's going on in the industry. And this is what Google Alerts would do for you. It would give you that information, with different topics that is being talked. Sometimes some of the stuff is, it's really watered down. You just don't need it. And it all depends on how you set up your alerts too, where you're going to get all the news that comes through, specific things, videos, or, however you do that. And then also you would definitely have to, have to determine what's important to you and what you need. You definitely have to do that. Now, we're going to go here to answer the public. Now, let me let you guys know what answer the public is. I keyed in this earlier. So I'm going to click on this. We're going to do a new search. We're going to still stay with the same topic with answer the public. Answer the public is a forum that marketers use because it gives you information on a specific topic. And let's see, going to what's our topic that we use in box trucks? Okay, box trucks, because like I said, box trucks is really what's happening now. And here it gives you, answer the public gives you a set of questions. It gives you what people are searching for is um, you know, you know, competition and things like that, getting clarity on certain things and things like that. So, and then you can always save, or either you can download. I always kind of download, and it comes up in a spreadsheet format. So I always end up downloading my results that I find in Answer the Public. And so it says your box truck questions, and then it gives in here, and it gives you have your area where you can questions of can, or, how, what, where, who, um you know it gives you all of these options. And now these are some questions here in this circle that you see. These are some questions here that people, it's worthy. I got a business email, it's worthy. Yeah, it is. Yeah. And you don't have to use, in order to be able to do the Google alerts, you don't have to use your business email address. Just set up an email just for the Google alerts kind of thing. Cause that's what I did, because it can flood your business email, account. And then you don't want to overcrowd that, but just use that as a miscellaneous, and you can check all of your Google alerts and things like that. You can have one. Just create your Google, another Google, a regular account, and you can just have it going there. It doesn't have to be your a business account. So that's a good thing to know too as well. Now, also, let me let you know with Answer the Public. Back to Answer the Public, and thanks for asking that question. If anybody have any questions, please let me know. I will try to see what's going on and see, let me see, I went to the wrong thing, and see what I can do to help. Okay. Now, okay. Now let me see. I'm still on. Okay. I think I didn't change my screen. Let me change my screen here for you guys. All right, I'm back here. Let me go back and change the screen, because I was explaining something to you, but apparently that screen wasn't on for Google Trends and Answer the Public. So let me go back. I can always go back and do it. I can do it again. Yes, I can. Okay, let's see here. We're going to go to Google Alerts before we went to Answer the Public. All right, now Google Alerts. I should have looked over here on my thing. All right, like I was saying about Google Alerts, we're going to go to Box Trucks. And when we go to Box Trucks, okay, there's it now. When we go to Box Trucks, this list information right here, this space right here, you go in how often you set how your parameters, how you want it to be delivered of the information. This particular one, we're doing example. We're doing Box Truck as an example. So what we're doing with this is the word that we want alerts about, is Box Truck. So you come in here, and then you set all your parameters of how often, whatever, delivered to, whatever your email address is, and things like that. And once you key in the word, as you see, you're going to automatically get articles and things like that. You maybe search through what they give you or whatever, but they definitely will be sending you however often you tell them, whether you tell them as it happens, at most once a day, and they'll put them in your your email. They email them to you a specific time of day, and also at most once a week. So if you just don't want them every day, and you bog down with them, and you want to maybe just get them once a week, and then over the weekend or whatever, just look at them and see what's going on with them, then you can do that too as well. Alrighty. Now, also, once you do this, you're going to go to, and then we're going back to Answer the Public. We're going back here, and we're gonna get to that full. We're gonna get right here, and we're gonna go back. All right, now we're going to another screen now, everybody. We're going to Answer the Public. Let's get over here to Answer the Public. I think this is it right here. All right. we're gonna over here to answer the public. Okay, over here, like I was saying, now we're back on track. I keyed in box trucks because that's the topic that we're talking about, right? I keyed in box trucks and see what everything that came up. And like I said earlier, you can go to download your spreadsheet, and your spreadsheet that will be downloaded, it will give you all this information right here. So let me for the sake of explaining it to you, because I like to break things down to you, let me let you know. Let me show you what exactly is going on here. And once I get the spreadsheet up, I will I will definitely show it to you over here in on the screen. So what you're going to do is you can download everything. And so what you will be doing is no, put that back. You can just I'm spreading it out, and it's going to give you all the questions that has been answered, your prepositional phrases and everything like that. Answer the public is giving it to you. And then the columns, let me go back here and get to let you guys see my screen that I'm using and that I'm talking from. So I've shared that one. Let me share this here again and let you see what I'm talking about here. Alrighty, where do I have? So it's not, let me see. Oh yes it is. It's letting me show. Okay, I can show you my windows right here. Alright, now let me show you what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about here is on the, see the screen here, it's showing you this left column here is showing you all of the questions that's been asked, and they're giving you all of the specific ones here, and then they're also giving you, what the questions here, the prepositions that was asked, and then they're giving you the comparisons that was asked, and what you can do when you get on the Ask the Public, on that particular screen, what it will do, it'll give you options to click on it, just like if you're going, when you're clicking on it, you can go to a specific website about that particular topic. So I'm gonna go back and show you that, but I just want to show you how it look on the spreadsheet, and you can definitely download a spreadsheet if that would be easier for you, so you can kind of get a little bit more, info on that. Okay, let's see here. We're going back to okay, we got it right here. All right, there we go. Okay, we're gonna go back here to this is Ask the Public. Answer the Public. And right here, you see here on this particular area, this is the top area. This is just like I was showing you on the spreadsheet. This is the questions. You need to look and see how much weight can, okay. See, this is the questions like say for instance, you got a box truck. Let's say you have a box truck business. Then you can, these questions here, I'm gonna kind of show you guys. I'm gonna turn it around. Okay, how about that? Let me turn it around so you can see it. You just looking at my face. Hold on, let me get my screen so I can turn it over. Wait a minute, let me see. Let's see here. Hey, Karen. Let's see here. There it is. Guys, let me see. Let me take it down. I can't. Wait a minute. I can't. Can y'all kind of see it a little bit? Let me take my phone down. Let me take it down for a second. All right. There we go. All right. Now, y'all see it now. I'm just going to hold this in my hand so you guys can see what's going on. Let me see. Yes, ma'am. Okay, good. Okay, you see it right here. It has right here. This is okay. I'm going to click on this one right here about the box truck. It says, how much weight can a box truck scale? See, and this is information that if you have a box truck or you have a business, whatever, in this particular area, you'll want to know this what I'm doing now. I'm clicking on that particular what it says, and then it takes you here so where you can research it. You see right here, it takes you to the web. It takes you right here, and you can click on this truck scales and weight bridges. See, it gives you information about it. Then it shows you, see, there's something right there that you can see too as well about it. You know, it's showing you a truck. 10 interesting facts about a box truck. You got a wealth of information. So but you can use this for your marketing information, your marketing tools, strategies or whatever. Like I said, whatever topic you're looking for, whatever business you're looking for, you get so many searches from Answer to the Public for free, and then they'll want you to purchase their product. But I mean, for it's free for the most part. So as you start, if you start using it a lot, then there's a big difference in it. There's a big difference in it. So what I'm going to do, I didn't show it to I'm gonna have to share the screen. Hold on, y'all looking at my back end back here. I'm gonna share the screen to see what's going on. Let me share the screen let's see. Okay, here it is right here. I'm gonna show it to you guys. All right, now you see, all right, Facebook and all the other folks. You see now where I went right to this particular area here. And this right here, you can go and find that what we just clicked on from right here from Answer the Public. It's a lot of them that you can just see which one makes sense to you and which ones you can use. And you see as you stroll down, they have, that your 43 prepositions, and the prepositions is asking, can, for, with, to, is, the things we learned in English in school. And then it says, right here in this section, it's asking box trucks near me for rent, box trucks near me. It just gives you a wealth of information too, because if you're researching this, you just a click of it, you just clicking right on it, and it'll take you to the information. So this will be, yeah, so this here will be beneficial for you too, even when you're marketing and things like that in your business. So just do remember these three, they're good. And one more I'm going to definitely show you. Let me switch over here and switch this screen. I'm going to show you Reddit. I'm going to show you this one, and I'm going to put you guys, I'm going to put this right here back in a few minutes. Let's see. Come on. All right. Okay. There we go. All right. Let me go to Reddit real quick and show you. And y'all heard me talk about Reddit before. And Reddit has it gives you a lot of information of topics that are going on, and you can search any topic of and let me turn my screen around. Okay. You can search Reddit. I'm just gonna talk to you guys here on Instagram. Okay. I'm trying to get y'all. Oh, all right. Sorry for mistreating you guys over here. All right, I'm back now. Okay. Now, what Reddit does is like a forum too, and it's just like it has a wealth of information on topic. Let me see what I can do. Box truck, and I can just talk to you guys and tell you what they're saying on Reddit about box trucks. And so you need to know a lot of information. They may be having forums about rules and regulations, or what's a good, what's a good place, what's a good company to get loads from, anything. You just have research, and you'll learn so much about your topic or your subject that you need to know more about, that you want to know more about when it comes down to your business. So, getting the information. And see right here, it's just so much. This little box truck and the other doc made it a bit difficult. You can just learn so much from Reddit, because people are putting their commentary in here and questions, and these are people that are actually in the industry. Folks just like to rant and rave about stuff. Folks like to complain. They really like to complain. And some of these, and it's sometimes their complaints, it can help you. It can give you insight on businesses. It can give you insight on things that are going on in the industry that you're looking to market to. And then along the way, it can also help you when you are coming up with better ways for you to do your business. And then you'll see all of these complaints, or you see what other issues that people are having, and you rather learn vicariously, or you rather learn by making mistakes. So sometimes you rather learn vicariously, so you won't have to make the mistakes that others make, and then that kind of sets you apart, and it kind of puts you a little ahead when somebody has already paved the way for you and giving you the knowledge and the information that they'll tell you, hey, don't do this, because people like you got nice people, nice genuine people out here in the world that they really just like giving you the information. They like helping, they like sharing things. So not everybody is mean and unsharing, put it that way. So anyway, there's a lot of like I said, there's a lot of information. It's a wealth of information even here with on Reddit. So that's Reddit. That's a tool that you use. It definitely will help you with marketing along with everything else. And I'm gonna stop here, but I definitely want to just share that with you. And then also, I think I mentioned to you guys, use Amazon too. Sometimes Amazon is real good too, but we won't go over that tonight. I won't kind of take you through that pathway and showing you what Amazon has. Basically you can go there and just look at the reviews and find out what people are saying about a particular topic. You can take a book, or either you can even take a product and see what they're saying about a specific product. That's if it's something that you're looking for on on Amazon. But Amazon can really help you too, to kind of have some market discovery, come up with maybe keywords, hashtags. You can learn a lot from just reading comments. And then YouTube is very informative too. I know it is off topic, but using print for good ideas. um print Using print for good ideas. We want to a clothing, if you want to a clothing line. Kind of like narrow that question down to me, not down a little bit, because I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to ask me. Printful. Okay, it's called Printful. Printful, good idea. If you want to it's called Printful. Okay, let me look and see what you're talking about. Let me Google that real quick and see what you're speaking of, because that's Printful. All right, let's see. Let's see what you're talking about real quick, so I can okay, I see what you're saying. It's on your starting your online store. Print on demand, is that what you're speaking of? You speaking of print on demand? It's like a third party company. Okay, print on demand. Is that what you're speaking of? Print on demand. Let me see. It's called print. Let me see. Um, if you want, okay, you saying Printful a good idea if you have a clothing line. If you want to just do a t-shirt business or something like that, or what kind of clothing line are you speaking of? Because it kind of like all depends, really. If you're going to use this, what's going to be your business model? Because certain things require a different approach to it. Let me know what you think about what I just said. Yeah, switch to print, and I think it wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. A t-shirt line, yeah. I think that would be good. Yeah, that would be good. And then I'm gonna tell you what you can be specific of, a specific with, when it comes down to that. What kind of specific, is it quotes that you're gonna put on these t-shirts, or is it what are you gonna do with the t-shirts? Is it gonna be something that is gonna be what are you gonna do with it? Yeah, let me know. yeah, what are you gonna do for is what you're gonna have on the t-shirts? Because I can probably give you some examples. Okay, I'm gonna get out of Reddit, and then I'm gonna definitely come back live here. Alrighty, remove. Alrighty, I'm back now. Alrighty, now. Okay, you guys have seen a few things. I'm waiting on him. Okay, put quotes on them. Okay, now hope y'all listening to what I have to say. I have somebody here on Instagram is asking some questions, so y'all may benefit from this. What kind of quotes will you put? Inspirational quotes, and I wanted to advance more. And I want to advance more. What kind of quotes will you put? Because see, you want to narrow it down. What kind of quotes will you put? Inspirational quotes, ministry quotes, Bible quotes, or what will you put out? Because I'm asking this for a reason, and you want to advance more in the future. Because see, you can narrow it down. You can narrow your audience down, your target market down a little bit. Inspirational and motivational. Okay. Okay. Inspiration and motivational. Have you already started with your branding? Like for as have you decided on the colors you're going to use? What kind of font you would have on your shirts, or have you are these your quotes, or are these just quotes randomly that you want to use? You need to make sure you're very specific on that. And then if you have some quotes, I'm thinking that you can check into trying to get them secure too. Inspirational, motivational quotes. Yeah. Waiting on you to respond to me. I know how sometimes you have to type stuff. But yeah, anyway, while I'm waiting, I'm gonna answer my quotes and random. Okay, your quotes and random quotes. You definitely want to check into getting your quotes protected. Okay, get them protected, copyright protected, or trademark protected. Get them. You definitely yours. And I know random quotes. Yeah, that would be. And then if you do using random quotes, you make sure that you need to give credit to who they belong to. You don't want to get in trouble that way. Make sure you give credit where credit is due. Definitely if they're not yours. Yeah. But I think that's a good idea. It's not a bad idea. And then who you think who you want to market to, who you want to market the quotes, the inspirational quotes. Because inspirational quotes is gonna still broad too. You want to make sure that you can narrow that down to who you inspire. Are you gonna inspire cancer patients, or you're going to inspire people in general? You're going to inspire young teens, or you're going to inspire young mothers, or you're going to inspire, who are you going to inspire? Yeah, you need to be, be niched in that area too, who you're going to make inspirational quotes for. Just narrow down your niche. That's very important. Too broad, and that's a lot of times when we go too broad, we miss the mark. We don't get the traction that we need. We don't get the business that we need, so we miss out. Yeah. But thanks everybody for being here, and I hope that video that I a couple of the tutorials and things that I did, I hope that was giving you a little bit more insight on some things that I was talking with about marketing. And I will see you tomorrow. It will be in the afternoon. It'll be after 1 or 2. And then also join us tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock on our Facebook, the Truth Unfiltered page. It's called the Truth Unfiltered page. It's on Facebook. We're going to do a live, our first guest, Pamela Reeves and I, we've been talking about hot topics about, people being truthful about things in life and things like that. So we got a guest. Her name is Leanne, and she's coming on and talking about her weight loss journey. Then even after she lost 144 pounds, and I think then she gained weight back and then she lost it again. She talks about the struggle in that area of you losing weight and things like that. So we're going to have a conversation with her tomorrow. I'm so excited about that. And that will be tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow at 7 p.m. So join us tomorrow. Okay, this is age group is from 12 to 80 that can encourage them in times I believe it. Oh, okay. Love the people are there. In needs and inspiration. Okay. Alrighty. Well, no, that's not bad. Yeah. 12. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, what you do is, yeah, try to go ahead and do some of those things that I mentioned to you too, because you definitely want to make sure that you are protected in whatever you have. You definitely want to make sure you protect yourself. So, yeah, that would be great. I think that would be great. Yeah, and and then you can do do t-shirts and on demand like that for different seasons. Right now, we probably need some sweatshirts. It's so cold, or we need something a little bit thicker than the average. Maybe your average t-shirt, and then also, I think with the other things too outside of your t-shirts, you ought to be able to have some mugs or have some other things with that information on it. Have some more material on it. Yeah, single moms, single fathers, and people who are experiencing loss. Okay, good. Alrighty. Yeah, yeah. That's that. Well, that, and see, when you niche down and doing that. Yeah. So what you do when you're doing that, you gotta you got a good yeah you got a good you take each one of those single moms in the category of single fathers and people who are experiencing loss. A lot of times when you're going to do your marketing for that, because it's such a wide range from 12 to 60, you want to make sure that sometimes you do different campaigns for different groups of people, because I think single mothers and single fathers, that age, I would guess, single moms, let's say from, I guess, probably from 18 to about 45 would be a good area for them to kind of put out something separately, or ad for them in that particular area. And then certain part of just the normal inspiration can be a broad thing for everybody. Yeah, that's how you should approach that. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to get off here, and hopefully some of the information that I shared with you, hopefully you can use it. And hopefully also for those that saw the screen, and I hope that you use the information and gather up the information that I gave earlier to you. Alrighty, okay. Well, we're gonna definitely sign off, and I'll see you tomorrow, which is Sunday. And remember, set some time aside and come and join us tomorrow. We won't be all night. We won't be long. Yeah. So we gonna speak to our first guest, and we know that we want to find out. And she is a life coach as well. So I know she can probably tell us and give us the information about her journey of releasing her weight. Alrighty? Okay. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay. Bye bye. Thank you. Alrighty. Over here on Instagram. All right.